What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, I'm just happy that this first story hasn't happened to me yet. Entitled Mum demands that I upload her son's video on my YouTube channel. I'm 20 years old, living with my girlfriend, and I love to make videos for YouTube. I'm currently sitting at 830 subscribers, and I've been working hard to make my videos good quality. I've always wanted a job as a YouTuber ever since I was 10, and for the first time in my life, I'm starting to see that possibility of it coming true, as I've been getting lots of active viewers and positive feedback. My mother liked that I was following my dream. I was showing her one time the analytics for my page, which excited her because she works with analytics for a living. She was proud of me. However, she was so proud of me that she decided to tell other family members about it. I wasn't upset by that, to be honest, except my aunt, who's married to my mum's brother and had a Karen vibe, felt like her son was YouTube worthy as well. My cousin, aunt's son, was 10 years old and he loved YouTube as much as I did. He wanted to be a YouTuber as well and would make Minecraft videos in his bedroom as a small hobby. I guess one night my cousin was showing his mother one of his videos and was kind of upset that nobody was watching his videos on YouTube. So his mother, who had just found out about my YouTube channel, told him to message me and ask if he could upload his video onto my channel. And that's what he did. I got a message from my cousin asking if I could upload his video to my channel, and trying not to crush his dreams or hurt his feelings, I tried to tell him that it doesn't seem that would be a great idea as it's my channel and I'm working hard to post decent content so I could gain more subscribers. He asked me to check out his video to see if it's good quality, and because I want to be a good cousin, I decided to check it out. The video was of him playing Minecraft, except his PC was a hand-me-down from our grandpa that might have been older than me, which meant the game was lagging terribly. Not to mention, he was recording the entire thing on his phone propped up to stare at the monitor. Trying to be nice, I messaged him back that it's a great video and all, but I really can't post this video on my channel as I've explained before. He was a little disappointed, but he seemed to understand. He went home and briefly explained to his mother that I couldn't upload his video, and she was furious. Later that night, I got a call from my aunt. This was basically our conversation. Hi, Auntie M. Hi, I was wondering why your cousin can't upload his video to your channel? Well, as I told him, my channel is pretty small and I'm working hard to grow. And to do so, I need to upload my content so when people watch my videos, they're likely to subscribe and such. My son said he showed you his video. Isn't that a good video to help you grow? I like the video, but it's not exactly the kind of video I want for my channel. I only want to post the videos I make. She cuts me off. I don't understand. He's your cousin and he wants to be like you and help you grow your channel, and you're telling me he's not good enough? No, that's not what I'm saying. This is my channel and I've worked hard to get where I am. I don't want to risk losing subscribers if I post your son's videos. Why would you care more what your fans think of you more than spending time with your cousin? You need to post this video on your channel now. She's believing that she has any authority over me when I'm 20 and I don't live with my parents. It's not that, it's just I want to make YouTube my job. She starts laughing. That cannot be a job. That's not possible. I then get into how YouTube works and how content creators get paid, and the way she was just breathing and responding with sounded like she couldn't comprehend that YouTube was more than a jokish hobby. So if you have 800 subscribers, why would it matter since you're not getting paid yet? At this point, I was irritated and annoyed. Look, Aunt EM, I have to go. I need to get dinner already. Very well, but I'm going to be talking to your mother about this, and I don't think she'll be happy to know how rude you've been to your cousin. Okay, bye. And sure enough, she did end up calling my mother and telling her everything about what happened. My mother eventually called me and told me about their conversation. She tells me that Auntie M was very disappointed in me and I was being highly unfair to her son and that I should learn some respect for the family. But my mum cut her off and told her that she was being incredibly rude for feeling entitled to my YouTube channel that I've been working hard on. Sure enough, Auntie M was shocked to hear that from her husband's sister and hung up. I don't know if I'll ever hear from Auntie M again, but I feel sorry for my cousin who seemed to understand this situation better than her, and he even messaged me and apologized for her behavior. You see, this is the kind of thing that I don't want to happen to me, but in a way I kind of want it to happen because it would make for such a good story like this one. Moving on to the next story, entitled Mother at GameStop involving the police and me ending in handcuffs. I went to GameStop on Saturday to pick up chat with a friend and browse the merchandise. I also wanted to get an Xbox X and a PS4 along with some games, roughly spending more money there than I ever have before. I was there for about an hour or two having conversations with 3 people, 1 employee, my friend and the manager. After a while of talking with the employee about specifications between the consoles and the differences between the versions of the PS4, the manager stepped out for lunch. A short time later, Entitled Parent and Entitled Kid walked in and rushed to the Switch section. While I was sifting through the games, the employee went to ask them if they needed help finding anything. She asked some questions, but I tuned them out while me and my friend talked about certain games. About 20 minutes later, I knew what I was getting. The employee was getting everything together. The PS4 Pro, 2 controllers, PSVR and 5 games, an Xbox One X, an Elite controller, an Astro headset and 4 games. Wow. My friend was talking about a game he wanted, and I said I'd get it for him as a favor for helping me out a few months ago. He thanked me and that was it. Almost. The Entitled Parent and Entitled Kid saw what was going on and heard me and they came right over. And the Entitled Parent asked if I would help her and her children and buy them a game. I said no thank you. She was looking at me like I was crazy and said, "You're buying him what he wants, why won't you buy my kids something?" I told her that he's my friend and I'm giving him something back after he helped me out. She looked at everything on the counter and said, "How old are you? You're too old to be playing all these games. You don't need them, you should just give them to my kids." I said my age is irrelevant, people of any age can play video games and your children are too young to play the games I'm buying. They're rated M for mature and I'm not gonna buy your children things they don't need. She then tells her kids to beg for the video games and I quickly turn to her and tell her that you're not a responsible adult and parent by teaching your kids to beg for free stuff. She continues to tell her kids as I'm talking to my friend. Suddenly, I'm grabbed by 2 children pulling on me and jumping, begging me to get them something. I gently take their arms off me and keep them away, and the kids began crying and the mother said, "You just touched my children, you pervert, I'm calling the police." A minute before she calls the police, the manager comes back and sees me grabbing the kids and pushing them away and tells me to let go of those kids. I told him the whole story, but he wasn't believing it, he only saw a fragment of the confrontation. The manager talks to the woman and she completely lies about what happened. She said that I tried to bribe her to touch her kids while nobody was looking, and to even attempt to bribe her with the games I was buying. I was laughing at the conversation that was being had and I said, "Surely you can't believe this." But he was already on the phone with the cops. The employee was in the back of the building during all of this and I thought I was screwed because I've seen issues like this and worse because people automatically go with the woman's story. I may be wrong in some implications, but it's very common for people to believe women over anything. Really, is that true? 10 minutes later, the cops arrive and when I try to talk to one of them, the entitled mum butts in to give her story first. So she tells the same story to the cops and the manager tells the same and the cops look at me and one of them puts me in handcuffs without hearing my side. I'm totally freaking out by how this has come down onto me being the bad guy based on a lie. I finally get to tell them my side of the story and even my friend backs me up, but I was told, "Her story is more believable than yours." And I said, "You'll believe her without proof?" They have security cameras in every corner of this building. Look at the footage and see for yourself. The look on her face was life-shattering. She tried to say that she wasn't going to press charges, but they wanted to keep her there. The manager and one of the officers go look at the surveillance video and soon come out and take the cuffs off of me and they apologized. They asked her why she attempted to lie to them and ruin my life and reputation, and she replied with, "He's too old to be playing those games, he should give them to me and my kids." They asked me if I wanted to press charges. I said no, but I don't want her to get a slap on the wrist for this. They talked to her outside, and after identifying her, they found that she had a warrant for her arrest for something else. I was just flabbergasted over the whole situation. The manager tried to apologize for how I reacted to the situation, and I just told him I wanted a copy of the footage. He asked why, and I said ask the cops, cause I will be making a complaint on how you presented yourself. A few moments later, I get a copy and go home, and I didn't even want the games anymore. A few days later, I found out that the store was closed down awaiting new staff members. I may have caused an issue with the retail manager, but he should have handled the situation much more professionally. He should have checked the surveillance video in the beginning instead of calling the police. If he had done that, then that woman wouldn't have gotten arrested and he wouldn't have been fired. I mainly feel bad for the children involved in this. They are being raised by a crazy woman who thinks begging and lying is the only way to get get what you want in life. Yep, I totally agree with you there. In my opinion, to ensure that justice is served, you really need to press charges on this entitled parent. If nothing happens to her, she'll keep raising her kids in this bad way and probably do things again. Think about what effect that might have on her children in the future. Anyway, that is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching the entire way through. Click the video on screen for some more entitled parents, and I will see you all tomorrow with some more Reddit content.